Hey everybody, my name is McKay Tebbs, and today I'm here to show you how to play the Jeff Beck solo on Scatterbrain. And this is the first course of solos. There's 2 courses total. In this video, we're going to be learning the first course. So let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to jump into it right at the beginning, and I just like to mention I am using the fingering technique, no pick, similar to what Jeff Beck does. And we're just going to start at the beginning with, well, we have the octave bends at first. And with those octave bends, you're going to be in the 15th fret and 17th fret, and you strum them all with your thumb, just those 2 strings, I mean. You strum them, and you're just bending that ring finger up until they sound the same. And then you're going to go 3 frets down, or a minor third down. And you keep that pattern going every time. Minor third down again. And minor third down again. Now, you end in the 6th and 8th fret with that, and you end with a bend, and then the solo starts, and the very first thing is a pre-bend fall down with that solo. So it's going to be like this. And you're already up there because you just did that octave bend. And so you're going to stay up there and you're just going to pluck that string and let it fall down. A whole step though. So a very bluesy blue lick here going on. You're going to do a half step blue note bend. Da-da-doo-ba-ba-boo. And at the end, a little pentatonic action. I'm definitely getting some hammer-ons and pull-offs going on there. Pull-off, hammer-on, pluck the 3rd string, and then back to 4th. So that second riff is going to sound like this all together. And then if you slow it down, it's going to sound like this. Now the 3rd riff is one of my faves, and it's kind of an in-between riff. To me, it seems like it's in between 2 main ideas, but it goes like this. So we're still in the 6th and 8th fret here, pentatonic shape. We're going to do a hammer-on, and then 3rd string, and then pull off, and then ring finger up to the 5th string. And then another hammer on and pull off. So all together. And then this little back and forth thing with those 2 notes. And then one more. Hammer on and pull off. So all together, slow, it's like this. And then the next riff starts, and it's going to start with the tritone notes right there. An E flat and an A. Chord there is a B7 with a sharp 11. And you're hitting the 3rd and the flat 7th of that chord. So, but fast, that lick's going to go. So anyway, this next riff is built all around the 3rd and 7th. You do it right there in the lower octave, and then you jump up an octave here to the 16th and 14th fret. And you're going to slide up to it too. So together it's going to be... So really just back and forth between those 2 notes a whole bunch, but there is a slide down, a whole step slide down to that 3rd on top, and then some pre-bends. You bend up, then you pluck it, and let it fall down. So all together that's going to be 3, 4. And here it is slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. next riff, we got a D chord with a C in the bass going on right here, Lydian sound happening, and we're going to do the pentatonic box shape over that right in the 7th and 9th fret. You're going to start with a hammer on, and then that note right there on the 3rd string, 7th fret. Booga-da, bop, bop. You're going to pluck it twice, extra times on the upbeats. And then a pre-bend, and let it fall down, and pull it off. And after you do that much, you're going to do a whole bunch of hammer-ons and pull-offs between those 3 notes. Pluck, hammer, pull, 4th string, and do it about 5 times in a row. And then on the last one, add a blue note in there. And that's it. So you're going to do that blue note. So that's 10th fret, 10th to 9th to 7th, and then back to 9th on the 4th string. And then a quick little 7, 9, 10, back to 7 at the end. So total that's going to be slow, it's like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get the next riff that's going to be jumping up here to the 12th and 13th fret. Something I call a nice little triangle shape. You got 13th fret on the G string on the 3rd string, and then 12th fret here, and then 14th fret on the same string on the 2nd string. So, and you do that twice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like triplets. Triplet, triplet. And then a really big bend. One thing Jeff Beck is really good at is these huge bends. And to really get up there that high, usually a whole step is a normal height for your bend. But to get up extra high, you have to get on the tippy tip part of your bending finger, like even more on the tip. And if you arch it more and get more on the tip of your finger, you can bend it higher. In this case, the target pitch is an E, so you want to bend it all the way up to E. That's a minor 3rd. Ba, 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 ba. And you're going to go E, D, C sharp, B. So it's going to be that triplet. Like that. Here it is slow. And after that, we're going to do a hammer on. And then 12th fret. Hammer on 12 to 15 on the 2nd string. And then we're going to do pull-offs backwards, the same 3 notes. So hammer on, and then pull-offs. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And slow, hammer 12 to 14, 12, and then backwards. 1, 2, and then the high E at the end. And then we do the, I guess more octave bending, but back and forth octave bending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's it. So altogether, that little group of riffs is going to sound like. And then the next riff is another, I'll say, kind of triangle shape. It's the same thing we did in 13th and 12th fret, but then it's up here in the 15th and 16th fret. So you slide up to 16 on that G string, and then put your index finger down on the 15th on the 2nd string, and you hold it for a second. And then you're going to hammer on your ring finger to the 17th fret. And then you just rinse and repeat. Do it again. Just those 3 notes over and over again. And then at the very end, hit this E note in the 17th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hammer. And then here's the last riff of the first course of solos. So you're going to do 5 and 4. 5 of the first is a pull-off lick, and you're going to do 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 19, 17, and 15. And just 3 pull-offs all in a row. And at the end of that, have your index finger up on the 2nd string in the 15th fret and hit that again. You know, once you can speed it up, it's pretty fun to play. You do 5 of those, and then you flat that 3rd, because we're on a G chord here, and you're going to flat that 3rd to a B flat, even though it's still on a G major chord. And it's the same riff, but with a B flat in there, and you do it 4 times. So that's 18th fret, 17th fret to 15th fret, and then up on the 2nd string, the 15th fret again. And then the very last thing is da 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 boo, boo da da boo. 15, 17, pull it off, and then 16 on that 3rd string right there. So we got slow, it's going to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of the first chorus of solos on Jeff Beck's Scatterbrain. Tune in for the next video where we go over the 2nd chorus of Jeff Beck's Scatterbrain and we talk about the solo that's going on there. See ya.